What's up, everybody? It's your boy Shawn CPA coming back at you with another video. Today, this is going to be a short one. We're just going to go over how to get your recovery rebate credit. Now, all that is essentially a refund or a reimbursement for your stimulus check if it never came in the mail or for some reason you didn't get one but you qualified for one. So as you guys remember, the stimulus checks were $1,200 per person. And the second round was $600, and then I believe it was $400 or $500 per dependent. But for example's sake, I'm just going to use myself as an example. Let's say I made $50,000 a year, and I'm single, no kids. I would qualify for the $1,200 rebate or the $1,200 stimulus check or economic impact payment, as it's officially called. And then the second one would have been $600. Let's say something happened with my tax returns and my payments never came. I never got my check, even though I should have. I qualify for what's called the Recovery Rebate Credit. That's essentially just a dollar for dollar reduction in my taxes for the exact same amount of money I would have got in my stimulus check. Slash, if you want to call it the economic impact payment, the STIMMY, whatever you want to call it. If I would have got $1,200, but it got lost in the mail or it never came or the IRS just never issued it and there was like some sort of mistake, what I can do now is when I file my 2020 taxes in 2021, I can put down like, hey, I never got it. And what happens is on the second page of my 1040, it'll show that I actually get a credit. And if you've seen some of my other videos, you've heard me say that a credit is just a dollar for dollar reduction in your tax. It's not a deduction. It's better. It's a credit, right? So I essentially just get a refund of $1,200 or $600. And this also applies if you got one of two of the checks. So let's say I got my first payment, my $1,200 came in the mail when it should have, or was direct deposited whenever it should have been, but my $600 check, the second one, never came in. I can still take the recovery credit for the $600 even though I received the $1,200 stimulus check. So this is a great way to get your payments, but you have to do your 2020 taxes. So even if you typically don't file a tax return, maybe you're like a kid or something, or I'm just trying to think off the top of my head a reason why you wouldn't, but let's say whatever, you have a valid reason to not file a tax return normally. If you want to get the recovery rebate credit, you have to file your 2020 form. When you do that, you'll whoever's preparing your taxes, or if you're doing it in TurboTax or wherever you do your tax return, they'll ask you if you got your check. You tell them no, and then they'll set you up to get that credit. But make sure you get it, because if you're entitled to it and it just never came, that doesn't mean you weren't qualified for it. If you believe you are qualified for it, definitely look into it. Do the recovery rebate credit worksheet and make sure you get your full credit, because it's essentially just free money, right? And it can really make a big difference if you were negatively impacted by COVID. So that's all for this video. Just wanted to keep it short, just get you the information straight up. If you have any questions, leave them below. I respond to all my questions. If you want to talk to me personally or book a call with me, I'll leave that information in the description and maybe even a pinned comment. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, comment, whatever. It helps me with the algorithm and helps me grow my channel. So I definitely appreciate that. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Shawn CPA, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.